Hey, what's up? So if you are watching this video because you're procrastinating, keep watching. Because I'm procrastinating too. I am supposed to be washing and retwisting my hair right now. I also today need to repaint my nails. I'm supposed to be doing one or the other of those things, and I'm not. I'm usually a very goals-oriented, checklist, get it done, I know I need to do it, so I'm knocking it out kind of person, but today I am procrastinating. And since I'm procrastinating and you're procrastinating, I figured I'd look up why people procrastinate to further my procrastination. And so I came across the top 3 reasons why people procrastinate, and we're going to talk about it. So the first reason is fear of failure. So people procrastinate because they're like, what if it's not good? What if it doesn't work out? What if it sucks? What if I make a YouTube video and nobody watches it? Fear of failure. Failure to launch. Y'all know that movie. You gotta like this post if you know that movie. So fear of failure, it's a real thing, right? We get scared that things are not gonna go how we want them to, and so that paralyzes us. But we have to punch fear in the face. Actually, I think that's the name of the book. Look it up. I'm pretty sure I have that book, like you know how you can bookmark books. I had that book marked. I never read it, but I'm pretty sure it's called Punch Fear in the Face. So we have to get rid of the fear. Sorry, I'm still rubbing in this lotion. It feels so good. Not procrastinating on this, you see? I want those ashy fingers. So the second reason why people procrastinate is overwhelm. So they get overwhelmed by the amount of things that they have to do. And before I go any further, my bad, I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Ty. I don't normally make this kind of content, but I'm trying out new things because I don't want to have a fear of failure. So I'm trying some new things and figured I'd post this video. These 2 things are normally what I do. I'm usually somewhere doing poetry or I'm somewhere rapping, which is why I need to retwist my hair because I am ministering this weekend. So I need to get myself together. Yet, here I am. Here we are, procrastinating together. Solidarity. So I'm usually doing one of those 2 things. And, but I'm making this video because I want to be more present on YouTube and connect with y'all more. I have subscribers that I've gained throughout the years from poetry and hip hop, and new followers that I'm gaining just from making general content. And so I want to show up for y'all more. So here we are, helping me procrastinate. So the second reason why people procrastinate, overwhelm. Okay, big tasks. I read once that you should not try to swallow the whole ocean. That means if it's a big thing, cut it up. Put it into smaller chunks, you know? Are you eating the whole pizza at once, like literally just shoving the whole 16-inch pizza in your mouth? I hope not. Is it 16-inch? However big. Just imagine a very big pizza. Are you shoving it all in your mouth at one time? God forbid. Please don't do it. You're slicing it up and you're eating it slice by slice. I mean, you may eat the whole thing, but hopefully you're eating it one slice at a time. So let's do that in our tasks. Let's break our tasks down one slice at a time. All right, that way it doesn't feel overwhelming. Like when I wash and retwist my hair, as I will do once I get out of this procrastination mode I'm in right now, I'm gonna part it into 4s. I'm gonna put it into 4 parts. So I start from the back. I don't know how, my other lock family does it, but I start from the back, and so I'll put it into 4 sections. I will retwist the back 2 sections first and then the front. And I try to do a little, celebrate price party after each section, something to reward myself, which I think is a big deal too if you're dealing with procrastinating because you're overwhelmed. reward yourself, even if it's just a little something that you can do in between tasks to say, job well done, you know? I also wanted to say, since I'm talking about my hair and the fact that I'm procrastinating washing and retwisting it, that this is all my hair. Yes, all mine, grown from the root. I started I locked my hair back in the late 90s, right around 2000. And so it's been 24 years locked. And I am Jamaican, so a lot of times people think, oh, you're a Rasta, that's probably why you locked your hair. I'm a Christian, so it has nothing to do with me being Jamaican, why I have locks. A friend of mine actually suggested that I lock my hair. While I was in college, up to college, I wore every style. I straightened, I had perms, I had Jen Jackson Poetic Justice braids, I had weave, all kind of, I can see myself with this blonde weave that I used to like to wear in college. So I did all kinds of things to my hair. My mom, for a brief time, was a hairdresser, hairdresser, and so she used to do my sister and Lord help me. She used to do my hair and my sister's hair at the house, and so my mom would color her hair, and every time she colored her hair, she would color ours too if we wanted it colored. So, and she always told me, if you grow your hair and you cut it, it's hair, it'll grow back. So I had all these crazy hairstyles growing up, and then when I was about to graduate college, I went to the salon. I lived away from home, so I went to the salon. I think my hair was, I know it was permed, and it was probably maybe shoulder length, and I told the lady to cut it, and I wanted it cut off. I just wanted it cut low. And so she reluctantly did that. I moved out to California. I was obsessed with Kobe Bryant, so the more he grew his hair, the more I grew mine. And by the time a friend of mine suggested that I try locks, my hair, when it was pressed out, was to probably about here, out of the frame. It was out of the frame when it was pressed out. And at first I was like, nah, I don't want to do locks. They're not versatile. I can't really do anything with them. And at the time, I didn't know a lot of people with locks. So it's kind of like, okay, what am I going to do with this hair? And I was doing a lot of extra work at the time. And sometimes they would want, straight hair. Sometimes they would want afro hair. Sometimes they didn't care. So I was concerned that if I locked my hair, it would get me less, I'd be able to do less extra work. So I was living in LA, and it was a cool thing to do in my 20s. But after, a couple months, I probably was like, oh, nah, why not try it? If I don't like it and I cut it, I could just cut it off and start all over. So I locked my hair. I started it myself the way they tell you not to start it, with beeswax. And I twisted it myself until it got maybe about chin length. And by that time, I moved to Atlanta and found a stylist. The first stylist was Kim. Shout out to Kim. My second stylist was Stacy. And Stacy did my hair from probably about 2004 or 5 to 2013. She did my hair for my wedding. And then I, at the time, was living in Alabama. And if I didn't feel like going back and forth to Atlanta for Stacy to do my hair, my friend Val would do my hair. So shout out to Val. And then 2015, we moved to California, and I was like, who's going to twist all of it? And who am I going to pay? Am I really going to pay hundreds of dollars, however much they were trying to charge to retwist the hair? No. The hair is going to get done by these blessed hands. So I started retwisting my hair myself, washing it, retwisting it, learned some styles, learned how to braid it up a little bit. And so that's what I've been doing since 2015. And then in earlier this year, 2024, my niece, who is a hairstylist, hairdresser, I gave my hands, my shoulders, my entire being a break, and let her retwist it. So that was a blessing for me. So getting back to procrastinating, I am making this video because I'm procrastinating, because I don't want to wash and twist. I don't feel like it, because y'all, it takes hours. It takes hours to do this. It is a labor of love, and I'm gonna get it done. But before I get that done, I'm going to tell y'all the third reason why they say people procrastinate. It's lack of motivation. Not motivated because what you're doing is not interesting. So how do you make it interesting? Like, I love lists. I love getting things done. My top, I took like an assessment recently, and it said my top thing was achiever. I love to achieve, and part of the way that I achieve things is by making a list, by writing it down. I like to check it off. I like to see that it's done and accomplished, finito, okay? And that motivates me. Seeing it checked off, seeing done, seeing marked on my calendar, like that's, I don't know, it just touches my soul to see that I've completed the task. So if that's not enough for you, find something else to motivate you. Find something else to make it interesting. Like when I do my hair, I put on music. I put on the Bible. There's a Bible app that I like to use. I'll put that on. Or I'll call a friend. I'll phone a friend or a family member and have good conversations. That helps to keep me motivated while I'm doing my hair. And then on the back end, I know that once my hair is done and once my nails are done, I'll feel better, I'll look better, I'll get compliments, all those good things that come with looking and feeling your best. So whatever it is, it might not be something fun that you're trying to accomplish. What is a non-fun thing that I need to do? I don't know. It's always a lot of non-fun things. Oh, wash the dishes. When I have to wash the dishes, I don't feel motivated. But I remember that once I'm done, it's good. It's only gonna take me like 15 minutes. And in those 15 minutes, I can do I can pair it with things that I enjoy. So that's what I try to do a lot. If it's something that I don't like to do, I try to pair it with something that I do enjoy doing. I used to love washing the dishes. Like, just the satisfaction that something is immediately clean was motivating to me. But over the years, I've lost that motivation. And I just want to get it done. So I pair it with something that I enjoy, like listening to music, listening to an audio book, talking again, phoning family or friends. They always are hearing dishes clattering in the background. That's because I have to pair them together to make it more, I guess, enjoyable in a way. So yeah, if you're struggling with procrastination, it's because you might be dealing with fear of failure, you might be dealing with overwhelm, or you might be dealing with lack of motivation. So if you're dealing with one of those three things, figure out the root, especially fear of failure. I feel like that's a big one. Do not fear failing. Post a video, it may not get a lot of views. You post a video, it could get thousands and millions of views. We don't know. We don't know what the outcome is. What we do know is what we can do to do the work. And then we leave the finished product in the hands of the Lord, and He makes all things work together for good. So that's it. I am going to be getting in the shower to wash and retwist. I'm going to do it. 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 All right, y'all. Stop procrastinating. I'm done. So you should stop scrolling now and go do what you need to do. All right. Love y'all. Peace.